Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Tiana, and if you're returning, it's so nice to see you again. Before we get into this, I wanted to mention I did do a whole nail polish collection video, so if you want to go watch that and see what's in my collection, make sure to go check that out. But today we're going to be getting into my project pan. So it's going to be a little bit different than I've done it in the past, solely because I am getting married this year and I have a lot of different events coming up, so I like to get my nails done by gel. And in between those appointments, I do reach for regular nail polishes. So I will still get use out of my nail polish collection this year. It just might not be as much. I also do regular nail polishes for my pedicures. So I still will be using nail polish like once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times a month. Like I still will be using it quite a bit. It just might not be as much as last year, but I don't think that that should kind of stop me from focusing on specific polishes in my collection. If anything, it's kind of going to give me a little bit more motivation this year to use different polishes because I am using them for a shorter amount of time. So let's say I do use something that's not my favorite, I'll only have it on my nails for like a few uses. Although I'm not using nail polish all the time, I didn't think that it should stop me from doing a project pan this year. So let's get into my thoughts for this year's project pan. I really want to do this year's a little bit differently. It's going to be a little bit more kind of curated, but it's also going to be a little bit more strategic. I thought for starting the project pan and for my main focus, it could be to pick a polish in my collection that I have good usage on, that I can wear between appointments really easy, but also that I could wear to different events if need be, and one that can kind of take me through the seasons because we're in the winter, going into spring, then we'll be going into summer. So my main focus polish for this year will be to finish this bottle here from Sally Hansen in 166 Nifty Nude. I am about halfway done and I love this polish. This is the perfect neutral nude shade for myself. So this one here, my goal is going to be to finish it this year. Again, I can use it between appointments. If something happens to one of my nails, let's say the gel comes off, but my other nails are perfectly fine, I find this one's an easy one to kind of just throw on in between then. It's really easy for a pedicure. It's really easy for me to throw this on and then use a different topper if I wanted to. So this is going to be the focus one for this year to finish it. The other reason why I want to finish this one is because I have a brand new bottle of the same exact color. I just thought, why not try and finish the older one, use it up, and then I can have a fresh one in my collection. So this is going to be the very first one that I'm going to be working on. And like I said, the update will more than likely be in like 6 to 8 weeks. We'll kind of see how we're getting along there. And I'll also make sure to mark it at the end of those 6 to 8 weeks to see how much progress we have. I'm also going to track how many times I used it as well. The other thing I want to mention too is I do a makeup project pan. So I do use nail polishes to mark my makeup. So they come in handy as well to mark things like that too. Then I always like to pick one other polish to kind of switch out if I'm not feeling like focusing on this one or I want something a little different. But I also like to roll one in as a usage goal. These are two that I'm just not a fan of, and I feel like it would make sense for me to roll one in as a usage goal just to see if I can continue to use it or if I can make it work or if I can like it a little more. They're both from Sally Hansen. This one here is in City of Gleams and it's more of like a pearl type of finish. This one here is in Mermaid's Dreams. On my skin, it's just so opaque that it doesn't really look right. So I kind of think that I'm leaning towards trying to work more on this City of Gleams. Again, if I need something that's quick, I can throw it on my nails and it can kind of be like pearly. As I am in my bridal era, it can kind of maybe just pass as a kind of glittery top coat as well. I can see if I can make them work. Because I do have pretty good usage on this, I'm just curious to see that within the 6 to 8 weeks if I will reach for it. That's kind of another thing too. I was going to set a usage goal originally, but My thought for this one is I'm going to roll it in and I'm going to have it in the project for like 6 to 8 weeks. Within that time frame, I'm probably going to be able to tell if I can actually use it, get more usage, if I want to keep it in my collection. If not, then I feel like I'll be okay with letting it go. These two are going to be my two focus nail polish shades for the month of March and April. I'll probably come on here at the end of April, early May, and update you guys on how these are going. And then I can update you on if I want to keep this in my collection and try it out with different colors, or if I feel like I've used enough and I'm ready to pass it on. And then this one here, my hope is to kind of be like in the middle of the X there. So we will see, but again, I'm just kind of working towards getting this one done and rolled out of my collection just so I can have one fresh new bottle. So let me know in the comments down below if you are doing a nail polish project pan or you're working on a specific shade, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.